Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Noma Swazi and I review black owned brands. If that sounds like something you'd be interested in, please be sure to subscribe to my channel and to join the family. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for your continued support. It means everything to me. I really appreciate it. We are on the road to 500 subscribers. I'm really excited for that. Thank you guys so much for just the love that you've shown me over this time, and I know that we'll get there. Like I really know that we can get there. So like, share this video and like and comment, please. That would be great. On to today's video. Oh wait, before I go there, also I know that I skipped a week. I'm sorry. This month is gonna be a little sporadic because I just bought like a TV, like I just made a really big purchase, and so yeah, no, there's not a lot of money to go around basically to review a lot of brands. So working on a bit of a tighter budget this month, but still really happy. And I got a new recording camera, so better quality. I just want to make sure that like I'm giving you guys the best of me, and so I'm really happy with the fact that I was able to like get a better camera. So at least there's that. So yeah, working on stuff, and yeah, we'll get to a normal flow of things very soon, I promise. Yeah, so on to today's video. Today I want to talk about black excellence. So black excellence, this has been a trope really that we've been living with for the past 7 years, and it talks about exceptionalism. It celebrates black people being exceptional, which is amazing and incredible. But today I want to talk about the ramifications of putting that on everyday black people and how damaging it can be for the community and for growth generally for all of us, by living by that expectation of exceptionalism called black excellence. So now how this came about is during the week, there was that whole saga with YBWN bank. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure that I'm saying that correctly. Where they had just opened up the possibility of people to buy shares and buy into the mutual bank. And then from there was questions raised by not only Koshik, but like Koshik was like the main instigator, and a few people who are on Fin Twitter just asking and about processes that just didn't make sense. And I'm not gonna really talk about that because I don't want to dampen anyone looking to invest into this, but I will say definitely read into what you are putting your money into before you do, because that's on you. You know, you're an adult, you're allowed to. I was going to buy into the bank, and then those questions, how they were answered, wasn't really to my satisfaction, so I kind of changed my mind on that. But again, that's just me. I don't want to be the instigator to say don't do this. It's just, like I said, some good points were made. But from that saga, what came up was someone who said a tweet that was floating around with, I don't remember who, but they said basically that we should support black businesses regardless of whether or not they work, whether or not they are great, whether or not even if they are terrible, we should still support them because the end goal is greater than that. And first thought is to be like, that's my money. In Cyril's economy, you think that we have money to just waste and throw away on things? No one has money for that. And that is, no one has money for that. No one. Like, listen, we're in a pandemic, okay? The stats just came out. We're 70% youth unemployment. That means if 10 people are sitting in a circle, 7 of them aren't working. That is crazy ridiculous, right? And I was like, at first, but then I thought about it. I don't completely disagree. And I'll explain why. I don't disagree, because I think the problem now, especially in South Africa, has become Black excellence, right? Is that we demand excellence. And with that, that's fair. That's fair. It's okay to demand excellence. It's good to want more, to not want mediocre things. I think definitely it's great to push yourself, but I think in terms of business, it kind of kills our range, right? The problem with exceptionalism is that it says that only the people that are exceptional are allowed to succeed. And I have a problem with that, because not everyone wants to be the best accountant in the world. Some people just want to have a job and come back home and have a family. Not everyone wants to be the next Bill Gates, the next Jack Ma, the next anything. Like, no. Who's that? Anyway, not everyone wants that. Not everyone wants that to be their life, and it's okay. And the problem with Black excellence is that we're saying it's not okay. You should strive for excellence, but we're still in a way searching for validation to be taken as people in this Western world that looks at you as less if you do not demand extra, especially when you're Black, because like Papa Pope said, you have to be twice as good to get half of what they get.
Twice as good as them to get half of what they have.
And that's it. And that's my issue with that. And with that coming into business, I thought about it. So I thought about it in terms of things that I personally don't drink, never liked them. Even when I was a broke varsity student, I still didn't like them. So those are things like your boxed wine, your really cheap gin and stuff like that. I didn't like that. So it made me sick. I didn't like the taste. It never agreed with me. I knew that it was nasty, so I won't touch it ever again. And I stopped touching it after like the first couple of times, because I was like, I can't do this. But with those products, can Black people put out a product like that? Can a Black person right now in 2021 open a brand like 4th Street? Can they open a brand like Vincoco, like Autumn Harvest? I don't think they can, simply because excellence is demanded out of them, and we all know that those are inferior products. And are Black people allowed to give range? Especially in South Africa, where, again, the most unequal society in the world, one of the highest unemployment statistics in the world. And every product that is created by Black people, even the ones that I've reviewed on my channel, every single one of them is a premium product. Don't get it twisted. There is nothing in the stuff that I've reviewed that everyone can afford. Not at all. Not at all. Skincare is expensive, first of all. So like skincare automatically is luxe, but like the skincare that I reviewed from Beauty on Tap is premium. It is best of the best. It is world class. Everything that I've reviewed on my channel is world class, down to the kota and the mukhodu, because that was premium price that I paid for those products as well. So in South Africa, every single brand that comes up from a Black person is premium, right? It's always premium, and that's beautiful. It's beautiful to see. I'm not taking that away. Please understand what I'm saying. Every single product that I've reviewed, I love, I support, and I will continue to buy from them. I am saying I don't think I've come across a Black owned brand that was selling 15 Rand hair oil. Just to explain it to you, there's no 15 Rand hair oil. There's no 20 Rand butter. Like, there's no product that is cheap. And any Black business that starts off on producing products, none of them are cheap. I don't know if that is because we're not really big on manufacturing and that's where we want to go naturally. Like that's the next stage of progression in order for our economy to grow. Yes, but I don't know if we have the range in terms of the market. I don't know if a black person could put their face on an inferior product proudly and it would sell. Because people, us, the consumers, don't like the idea of an inferior brand coming from a black person. We expect that premium product to kind of cost less, like we hope it does. But we don't expect the quality to be low. And unfortunately, mainstream means lowering that. And if everything is premium, are we locking ourselves out from actually entering into the mainstream market? Because we're priced out. We have priced ourselves out of that. So it made me think about it. And what do we do? Do you think that we have a market open enough to accept inferior brands from black-owned businesses that have a face? Because like I said, everything that comes out is stunning. Like I've seen the most gorgeous 3D magnetic lashes, mink lashes that have come out, and the cheap ones, we all know what they look like, but those are faceless, and once they're faceless, we know that they are not owned by us. Would we be okay? Are we okay as a market to buy those 20 Rand lashes from someone who's black? I don't know, because we all still look up to premium and luxe, and that's the market that we're always chasing. But that's a very tiny, minuscule part of the South Africa that we live in. And even as consumers, we need to look at ourselves and question, like, really, if we're willing to do what needs to be done to grow the black economies. Because by allowing brands to create less pricey products, inferior products, and supporting them, we open the door for ourselves to enter massive markets, and who knows what else can come out of that, you know? I don't know if we're ready for that yet. I don't. But it's definitely something that we should look at in future. And yeah, that is my video for today. But I really am curious to hear like your thoughts on this. I'm curious to hear about what you think about. What do you think about this? Do you think that it could work? Do you think that consumers also need to look at themselves? What do you think about the black excellence trope being damaging to our community? I really do want to hear your thoughts, so please be sure to leave them down below. And you know, I read everything, so I will definitely be reading those comments, and I will see you on the next video. And again, please don't forget to like, share, and let's keep the conversation going. You guys have a wonderful day. Bye.